The idea of manifest destiny is inextricably linked to America's westward expansion in the 19th century. This 19th century doctrine encapsulated the belief that U.S. expansion west to the Pacific Ocean and south to part of Mexico was inescapable, ethical, necessary, and even divinely ordained. The concept of manifest destiny was not new, harkening back to early European expansion in the Americas. The term was first used in 1845 after an editor of a Democratic Party journal used it in support of the United States annexation of Texas. The term became a rallying cry for expansionist Democrats when it appeared in a New York City newspaper when discussing the dispute between the United States and Great Britain over Northwest Oregon Territory. In 1844, Democrat James Polk won the presidential election. In his campaign, he openly demanded expansion of the United States, including the annexation of Texas, which had been independent of Mexico since 1836. Polk also campaigned for the whole territory of Oregon to be part of the United States, rather than a territory shared with British Canada. Polk's campaign slogan was 5440 or fight, referring to the latitude 54 degrees 40 minutes for the boundary line he sought between British Canada and the United States. During Polk's presidency, the United States gained a sweeping stretch of territory from a war with Mexico. At the war's conclusion in 1848, the United States acquired the Southwest and California. Earlier, with the Oregon Treaty of June 1846, the boundary line between British Canada and the United States was set at the 49th parallel. Despite Polk's 5440 rallying cry, the Mexican-American War had distracted Washington leadership, and the Senate approved the treaty, establishing the boundary line further south. The period of rapid expansion closed with the treaty ending the Mexican-American War in 1848. Then, a final parcel of land, less than 30,000 square miles, was acquired from Mexico in the GADSDEN Purchase of 1854. That land would later become parts of New Mexico and Arizona. The United States now extended west to the Pacific Ocean, northwest to the 49th parallel, and south to the Rio Grande. All this in less than 100 years since the American Revolution. To many Americans, this was a considerable accomplishment and further proof of divine approval for the United States to thrive and prosper.